And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Houston Astros. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, this ballpark's still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark. And then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Tal's Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently. But there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, Christian Javier. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go? Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
And this one is off and running. Yeah. The 1-2.
Nope. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes. And one out now.
Batting second, right fielder.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one popped to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Dylan Beavers.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's inside.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. A two-run homer, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the 1-0. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Oh, that's low.
Hey! Outside.
that's out.
2 balls and a strike. That one missed. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting second, left fielder, Jordan.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab.
Batting third.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Let's go, Isaac. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Fastball for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Here's the 0-2. And at first, one away. Got him swinging for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now it's Christian Walker. The 1-0. Runner takes off. There's the ball.
That pitch is out.
Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
3-0 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Pena over at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Makes the sliding stop. Onto the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander.
In the air, right field. Wade gets under it, and there's 1 down.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Colton Cowser.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Number 72, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, full count now.
Let's go, Christian.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Come on, Christian.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Into the
That ball's
corner,
foul.
but foul. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two gone now.
Next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball one.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that one fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Taveras, the lead runner, out at second. Henderson at first. 2 out of the inning. That's a ball.
Outside.
Tried the sweeper. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Pena handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. No about this one? It's out of here. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And there's a hit. And a man aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Bryce Matthews.
Ball, that's it.
One on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off, he was late. On the ground, right side. Throws to Henderson. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting ninth.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On the ground, could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Pitching
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 72.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Digging in, Dylan Beavers. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On a line. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. That one ripped left field. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Basallo in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-2. Late with the swing there. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. And not sure if he got crossed up or tied up. But either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Inside ball.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now, Colton Cowser. Cowser, in his 3rd season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Oh, 1 down.
All 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. That one almost got him.
That's
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Orioles add 1 on a solo homer. It's now 4-1. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Nope.
Just
That's
missed.
in. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Astros, Left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they cut the lead to 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. That one found hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Hard hit into the gap. One run will score. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Outside, that's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Tied at 4. Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one gets past the catcher. Smith up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Payoff pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. All even now at 4 apiece. Start of the 4th. Here's Leody Taveras.
Center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fastball for a strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Checks over to first. Back safely. And now the 0-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Right through there for a strike. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. In there, sets him down on strikes. And And that is a big first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Taveras at second. Holiday at first. One gone.
Ball inside.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. The tag safe. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, one out. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Two on, one out. And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Gets him to chase after that one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-4.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 72 won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Nate Pearson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a run.
It's no surprise this guy's won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One down. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The 0-1. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Curveball over for a called strike.
That's ball 2.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that extends the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Colton Cowser will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's opened up now, 9-4. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews. There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they cut into the deficit.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there. Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
The 0-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
That one almost got him. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Pena in the box again. Takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out. Base is empty and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air. Alonso under it. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Now one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Astros claw back a bit on this solo homer. It's now 9-5. Back here in Houston, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 away.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Let's go, Nate.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nate Pearson out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
A.J. Blueball taking over on the mound.
69.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Taylor Ward.
Out to center. And that is that. One left for the Orioles as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ball. Way outside, and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Missed with a
that's
changeup. Ball one.
Ball two.
The Astros down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Next
Ball
offering is outside. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Here we go, Christian.
Hard hit left side. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Cam Smith.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Houston. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now, Dylan Beavers.
Left fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Let's go, Astros. Come on, Astros.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Beavers goes 6 feet 5 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022.
Inside, ball one.
Strike 2.
Ball two.
That one way inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. line out towards center. One down.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That's out. Ball. That's a ball.
Just missed. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Altuve slings to first. What a play.
Up next
First
for
of all,
the
that's just a
Orioles,
nice job
catcher
to even get to
Manuel
that ball.
Rosario.
And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Nope. Outside.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a
Ball
good
back
miss
inside.
off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball in.
Alexander wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Hey.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Yep,
Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Altuve settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. It's the Orioles 9 and the Astros 5.
Now pitching for
Back now
Baltimore.
for the bottom of the
Number
6th, and there's a
72,
new pitcher on the
Nick
mound.
Riquet.
Nick Riquet. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Astros, right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Bryce Matthews.
One more time.
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Andrew Kittredge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The Orioles leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2.
Excellent
that's a ball.
arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him. That's the second out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Up
Top of the
next for the
strike zone. We're seeing
Astros.
more fastballs
Catcher,
in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So here's Christian Vasquez. Right through there for a strike.
Come on, Christian.
This one in the air, center field. Taveras settles under it. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 9 and the Astros 5.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Astros.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
74,
Ryan King.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for
Now it's going to
Baltimore,
be
the
Colton
designated hitter,
Cowser. He
Colton
launched a
Cowser.
solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And there's the strike. In the air, left field. Alvarez turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up
And there's
next
one
for the
down.
Orioles, center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
2 down, base is empty. Jackson Holliday digs in now. Action in the pen down there. Steven Okert getting loose out there. Two down, nobody on the ground. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. That catches the corner. Pena wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
That one ripped, but foul. Now the 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And gone! He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-7. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one not close, and that's ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's a ball.
Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The 2-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ball, that's up there.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. The tying run at the plate. Not even close there. 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The 3-1. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Nick Riquet gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 48.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here.
Off the plate, ball one.
The lefty, the 1-0. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a count 1-2. The Astros with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two now. Stays alive. Two down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, yeah.
Ball that's low.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Late swing, fouled off. And a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
That's ball two.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 3-2. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to Henderson. Over to first. Safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
So here's Wade now. He's been a great free agent sign. That's to third. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 48 won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Outside low, ball one. Big spot. Two out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That clips the corner. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Astros 8. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that's too high. Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Foul ball there.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Here's a 1-1. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian King is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Stephen Okert.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Now the left fielder, Dylan Beavers. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up. No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. They lead it 9-8. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez. Chopper to second, Holiday. Slings to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Swing and a foul out of play.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Back here in Houston, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. The 1-0. Oker in his 6th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Going up on down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Outside with a breaking ball. Draws the walk there.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
So a man at first. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Fastball for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Basallo headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Head for a slide, and he's safe. It's 10-8.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Orioles trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now.
Nope, that's inside.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball hit him.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 10-8 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tyler Wells.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Third baseman,
And there's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. 1 out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one fouled off. The Astros with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. One, two now. Called out on strikes. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The Astros down to their final strike.
Oh, that's out.
One and two now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Nope. That's inside.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next one misses. Full count now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
3-2 on the way. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And this one ends the final 10-8 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.